What's up guys? In this video I'm gonna talk about the Nasdaq because the Nasdaq has been dumping really fast for the last 2 months, and I want to discuss if we're in a bear market or if this is just normal market behavior. For that we're gonna dive into the technicals. Let's start by looking into the history. On the last correction we had a correction of 37%. Right now we have a correction of 26%. So compared to history, the percentages aren't even that big. Our monthly structure is also important in this picture. If we're gonna draw in our structure, this was our high low. We had this pullback in between, making this higher low that caused us to break this high towards new all-time highs. So until we're gonna break below this low, there's no reason to think we are in a bear market, and this is just normal market behavior. And why is that, you may ask yourself? That is because the market can't just move up in one move. It needs liquidity to fuel up and continue its move after it has taken enough liquidity. If you look at the history again, we can see price perfectly takes out all your sell side liquidity in this up move to then continue the trend up. Right now, we are taking out all the liquidity that the market had left behind in this up move. So again, this is just normal market behavior. Yes, it is happening really fast and it is happening in a really big move, but it is also because a lot of people had bullish expectations around Trump's plans. But those expectations didn't really turn out as people thought they would, and that is also causing for a lot of uncertainty and panic selling in the market. I also want to mark out this zone for you because this is our structure that caused us to break this high and make new all-time highs. And this will also probably be the place where the market is going to create that higher low for the higher high. It also comes in confluence with our last liquidity that is left, and it will be the zone where I'm looking for opportunity to enter long-term investments. What I would need to see for my confirmation that we're gonna make that higher low is price create structure on our higher time frame, and when price manages to break that high and make a new higher high followed with a higher low, I'm interested in entering new long positions on that higher low. That is our higher time frame update on the Nasdaq. I also want to dive into the local picture with you guys, because right now we made this new week opening gap. The new week opening gap can work as resistance or can be used as support. For me, if we don't manage to break this gap and make new highs, I'll be looking at shorting here towards our higher time frame point of interest. If we're gonna manage to break this new week opening gap, we are probably gonna take out liquidity on the highs over here, or maybe even all this trend liquidity on these highs to then reverse to our higher time frame point of interest again, because as I said in the beginning of the video, price can't make a move without filling up and taking out liquidity. So this will be what I'm looking at locally right now, and that will also be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, leave behind a like, and also leave behind a comment on what your thoughts are on the Nasdaq right now.